Hi.
Hi.
You wanted to talk about stuff.
Well, yeah, sometimes it's just easier when I have a voice, another person to speak to.
A ghostly voice that's off of the camera.
Especially when it's about, like this kind of stuff. So I decided to start EMDR therapy and recently, and I have...
Why?
Because I've been dissociating really badly and I've been feeling depressed. And I think I feel like because since I've gotten married recently and I feel safe and like it's just like such a different shift. I felt like I was able to kind of take a deep breath and go like relax. And for the first time in my life feeling so emotionally safe. That's just been tremendous. But with that kind of came more stuff arising. And so I've just decided that, like, because this stuff has kind of come to the surface and I've started to kind of check out, dissociate, just simple things. I forget where I'm at sometimes. It's like I'm losing pieces in my day and that are really starting to take a toll on me. And like I crashed into our garage door and totaled it and had to get an entire new door. I saw that it wasn't closed, or I saw that it wasn't all the way opened, but I had just finished like working through something and I just was spacing out. So I felt like, wow, this is really starting to consume my entire brain and my life. So I've looked into some options and I went to our local crisis center, and they offer EMDR therapy, so I'm going to go ahead and start that. And I figured I would let you know how my progress is going, because I know that I'm not the only one who suffers from dissociating, and that how it kind of affects your daily activities. And so
I have a dumb question.
Okay.
So I don't understand. Sorry, I know I'm going to sound ignorant.
No,
so
it's okay.
I don't know what that means when you say you're dissociating. Like, what does that look like?
So, basically, when my brain, this is the like I'm not going to give you a scientific answer.
Yeah,
I'm going to give you like a personal. This is my experience. And I didn't even know the word dissociate. Like, I didn't understand that that's what it was.
Yeah,
I just said, oh, I'm a spacehead. I'm checking out. That's just something that I've kind of done my whole life. But lately it's been really bad. And because of memories. So what's happening is a lot of things are coming to the surface. My brain is just full of a lot of disturbing images and things. And sometimes if I'm startled, or even just not even that, because of the fact that it's just so overwhelmed of disturbing memories and stuff, it's like I'm not here mentally. Like, I get consumed by those thoughts and those feelings and emotions as though they're happening today, presently. So it feels very today that those things are happening. And in order to keep myself safe, I just go somewhere else completely. And like that's a survival technique, you know. Like I shut down all feeling, all I feel like I'm even starting to do it as I'm speaking to you. Like it's like I check out. Like there's I tell Meryl it's like a glitch in the Matrix. Like I just like I'll stare at something for a long time and kind of just disappear into it. Yeah, like
you're doing at the moment.
Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to do that now as I'm talking about it, because yeah. Does that answer your question? I'm not sure if that's...
Yeah,
you can
so
ask
you're
me
just
more.
sort of zoning out, basically.
I'm zoning out to keep myself safe.
But like on a heavy level.
A heavy level. It's almost it's common with PTSD and with trauma.
So you start when?
So I actually had my first like appointment last Thursday, but it was mostly just paperwork, and I'm kind of still doing the paperwork process. So I probably won't really get into the stuff until like a couple weeks from now. But from what I've been told, it can be really intense at first, and a lot of stuff really comes up. But the purpose of this is to like reprocess. So right now it feels like things are still really present for me, and so what they do is they kind of bring up like traumatic events like for you to kind of bring it up, but then to like desensitize it, not to forget it because you'll never forget, but just to kind of reprogram your brain around the trauma so that it doesn't feel like it's present day. It doesn't affect your life in a debilitating way, like where you feel like you're just paralyzed and you can't, function half the time.
Like just take the power away from it.
Yeah. So yeah, if you have done EMDR and you've had, like I'm curious about the experiences that everyone's, has around this, whether you've done it or not, or you're just curious about it. I'd love to have a discussion and just, I know it's a new type of therapy, so if you have and you've benefited from it, please, comment below. Or if not, even if you've had a bad experience, I would love to know about that, and would love to just, really, really have a discussion around this. For myself, I keep trying to think of safety and self-care and like, who's my support system, and I think that's really important. So if you are considering doing this, one of the main things that I've been told is that to make sure that you're in a really, really safe space, emotionally, especially physically, obviously. Yeah, so, let's chat about it. I think that's what we're lacking today when it comes to topics like these. When it comes around abuse, people just, they shy away from it because they're uncomfortable or because they're not ready to deal with it themselves. But I am freaking ready to deal with this shit because it's consuming my life, and I just want to, be a successful human. So yeah, let's chat. Thank you so much for listening. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll keep you posted. Bye.